Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls. You are no longer going along to get along. We in the season where it's time to authentically be yourself, even though this is one of the most challenging thing you may ever experience. And you know what? It's easier said than done, right? You know, who would think that being ourselves would be such a challenge? But it is when you live in a world of opposite. It is when you've been taught everything backwards. It is when you got to reprogram your mind and find yourself and start to live moving forward with your life and to actually feel alive. It is a challenge. And you know what? It takes everyday work for this. I know I used to say all the time that I was so real. I was so real. You know, I keep it real. I even tatted it on my foot years ago. And all along, I thought I was keeping it real, but I never even knew how to be myself because I didn't even know who I truly was, because I was buried and covered in so much darkness, and I was just doing the same thing everybody else was doing. So when I had to learn how to be myself, it was very challenging because I had to work on a lot of inner blocks that came up, a lot of people pleasing, and a lot of other things that I was doing when I thought I was keeping it 100. I thought I was keeping it real, baby, but I had to learn what real was in order to be able to keep it 100. Hey, are you feeling me right now already on this video today, baby? I want to get into it because I want to tell you, you're no longer going along to get along. You are being you, and that's what time it is. But I want to tell you, it is challenging, and it's not always the easiest things. And I want to go ahead and give you some pointers of things you might experience, what people might feel whenever you do this. But at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's all about you. But hey, what can we say? It is uncomfortable whenever you learn how to do things the right way, when you was taught everything backwards, everything the opposite. It's very uncomfortable. Sometimes you think you're doing something wrong because it's not familiar. You're making it familiar. Everything that you are doing is making it familiar to you. So it's all unfamiliar. And this is what learning is. This is the way to be. Being comfortable, knowing what is already familiar. That's a box. And none of you guys watching my video right now ain't come here to live like that. Real talk. Before I jump dead up into this video today, hey, I don't know why I said it like that. Before I get up into it, I want to say, always believe, my friend, and know that great things are headed your way. All you got to do is believe it. Belief is the most powerful force on the planet. Say thank you in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High God, the universe. Thank you. I receive it. It's already done. Open up to receive it, baby. It's already done. Hey, check this out. I feel like some of you are already like, man, I got that message. I need to be myself. I got that message. I need to be authentically me. Somewhere you've been seeing the signs. Somewhere you've been getting intuitively guided this. You've been working on this. You've been trying this. And some of you been scared of this. But it's okay because we all on different levels. And that's why I'm making this video for you today. Ain't nothing like being yourself. Before I get into it, I want to tell you like this. Hug yourself right now and send love to every part of your body. Send love to your heart. Send love to your soul and say, I love you as you are. My self-worth has nothing to do with my accomplishments, with my achievements. My self-worth has all to do with me loving you as you are. Love yourself every day like this. When the last time you hugged yourself and showed yourself some love and say, I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you doing. You're safe. I got you. We rocking together, baby. You your number one cheerleader. Love and hug yourself like never before. You see how you don't even need nobody to do that. Real talk. Let's jump into it, you lovely souls. I want to say like this. Being around you, I want to say people don't like their own reflection very much. You're a mirror. And people can see their own image when you are around. So I want you to know right there, with that being said, it's not even about you. And I want to tell you, hurt people hurt people. And many of you probably understand that because you probably experienced that in your own life before. I hurt people when I was hurt. So when people are hurt, they hurt people because that's the only thing they really know how to do. For one, we got to learn to understand what are our emotions. What are our feelings? We don't know why we be feeling the way we feel until we tap into it and understand our emotions. Energy in motion. We don't understand why we feel the way we feel at times. So a lot of people who have not done the work just yet that you might run into or have around you, they don't understand why they feel the way they feel. I want to say it doesn't make it okay, but you are powerful. You are strong. You understand or learning to understand your emotions. So you are the powerful one right now. So just understand and respect what these people are and let them be. They got free will on this planet. You just keep being you and let them keep being them. You showing them the way. You are here raising that collective consciousness, baby. So when people come around you, They don't like their own reflection very much. And remember, hurt people hurt people. And you know what? This is going to hit so deep for you today. And this is so helpful and valuable information for you and on your journey and in your life. I want to say like this, you ain't no longer going along to get along. All your life, you might have been just going along with everybody say, just, saying, the things you ain't even hear nobody say. You probably even hear what they say. You probably, never understanding what the heck they even said. You probably just agreed in conversation because we thought this was normal. We never knew. And at times you probably had, when you would voice your opinion or voice something that you was feeling, somebody felt some type of way or you got shut down by it. So you just like, you know what? I just want peace, so I'm not even going to say nothing. And this didn't work neither. You feel me? I mean, suppressing down our emotions, not being able to speak how we really want, how we really feel, that means you just got the wrong people around you, baby. Because people who really your people, they can take you expressing yourself how you feel and not take it personally. You feel me what I'm saying? So that's all the sign is. You no longer going along to get along. You see, it's not easy being authentic. I tell you, it's actually one of the hardest things to learn how to do. I'm telling you, like, let your freak flag show, baby. It's one of the hardest things to ever have to do. And it seems like you would think it was simple. Oh, yeah, I'll be myself, but yeah. Living in a world like this, being of a world like this, being the glitch up in here, you feel me? It's a challenge. And many people will tell you this, but it's what you came here to do. Everyone is used to people being the same. They're used to seeing people being the same as everybody else. So when they notice and see someone like you, they begin to side eye or stare. They stare at you because you're rare to them. And sometimes they think, what's wrong with them? Why they dress like that? Why they walk like that? Why they talk like that? Or, hey, one of my big ones, why they wear sunglasses like that and indoors? Why are they so different? Humans don't do that. They're doing something different. What's wrong with them? You feel me? They think that everybody gotta be the same as them and the same as everyone else. So you rare and different. You stand out. You stand out more than everyone else because you are not like everyone else. You don't look like everyone else. There's something about you and your appearance, and for one, your presence speaks for itself. And there's just something about what was radiating around you, and it's just something about you that's just quite different from everyone else, and that is weird to them. You feel me? You ever met someone that you thought that you thought was very different and very weird? I know growing up, when I would hear somebody was a vegetarian, I'm like, how do they live like that? That is so weird. I off top thought that they were weird because I didn't understand why they did that. But I was like, well, that's them. That's cool. It's interesting to know and learn that people do different things. Anytime you see anyone or met anyone doing something different in your life, you thought they were weird, or you was like, wow, that's different. Or some of you might have felt like they're really being themselves. Just think about school, for instance, like what they labeled like the nerds. Just look at the nerds and look at what they labeled the jocks. Neither one of those people understood each other. They didn't understand. Jocks didn't understand why nerds did what they did, and nerds didn't understand why jocks did what they did because they live in two different worlds. You feel me? And that's how it is. Most people were doing what more the jocks people, the popular people were doing, and so the nerds were like overlooked and not understood because they chose to do something different. That's what it's like when they run into somebody like you. They gotta, they may even ask you, like some people might, if you work with some people or if you're around family, if you got people around you, they might even ask you like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Especially when they notice how much you have changed. You may no longer be just agreeing with everything. You might not be laughing at all their jokes anymore. You feel me? And you may not just be like, listening to things that they're saying. Like you might be blocking out some of the negative things that they're saying and focusing on your energy and focusing on what you say before it rolls off your tongue, thinking before you speaking. And you just really be being you, and you not like trying to like fit in with them and be like them. You just really be being you, and that makes them feel very uncomfortable, as well as they don't understand, as well as if it's an awkward moment and it feels uncomfortable to you too, because it's like that's what makes you feel like, wow, am I ever gonna fit in anywhere in this world? When you're around people like this, you didn't come here to fit in, baby. You came here to stand out. It's all gonna be okay and feel natural all in time. You just got to keep doing it. I know it's like it's been so much easier just to laugh at everything and join in every conversation and kind of be like everybody else for so long, but that's just not who you are. Now you got a second chance at life to really be you, and that's all that's going on. But yes, it's very uncomfortable and it can be very awkward. You know, sometimes people be they feel some type of way if you like don't tell them what they actually want to hear. Instead, you tell them what they need to hear, and they feel some type of way about that. Y'all already know the truth hurts, but the truth sets you free. And what you are telling them can benefit them, help them, and maybe even wake them up. And they might be different tomorrow or later on that evening. But sometimes they become defensive and they feel some type of way. They might say, oh, you fake, man. Like, dang, you know, and you be like, dang, all I did was keep it 100. You know, but people rather you lie to them. But you're not going to do that. You feel me? Because that's not who you are anymore. Even if you've done it in the past, that's not who you are anymore, because that's not helping anyone. We've been buried in so many lies for so long. That's not what we came here to do anymore, baby. You are no longer going alone to get along. You see, sometimes people think something wrong with you because you be so focused on yourself, because you isolate yourself and be tuned in with yourself and focus on what you got going on and making sure your mind right and all the things that you do isolated. They don't understand that. They be thinking you doing all type of stuff. Lord, they start to feel some type of way, thinking you don't want to be around them and all those types of things, because that's all they understand. You think about it. Put yourself in their shoes and see it the way they see. You've been there. And many of you have been there where you felt like somebody was dodging you, or you didn't understand why somebody wanted to focus on themselves, or why somebody wanted to work on themselves. You know, you might not understood that because you might have want them to do other things with you. So you might have felt like pushed off. And sometimes that's the way that they feel. So it's like a great time for us to learn people. We see ourselves in people. That's why I don't judge anyone, because I see myself in others. I do not down anyone of negative energy, of lower energy, because I've been there. Why would I down them? I've been there. I've lived there for so long. I get it, and I get where they are. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what we on. We on that type of stuff now. You feel me? We on higher levels, elevating this high level conscious conversation. You feel me? If you still watching right now, baby, hey, say that's who you is. You feel me? You powerful. You're powerful beyond measure, and you came here to really be yourself. To be yourself, and it's so much peaceful, because pretending takes too much work and a lot of energy, and it messes with a lot of emotions, you know, and we didn't know that, and they may not even be aware of that. Respect where they are. Real talk. Because as long as you keep doing what you're doing, that's all that matters. Keep working on you. Real talk. Sometimes people be looking at you like, you ever get that vibe, smiling, just feeling yourself, you know, them old days when you feel like that, and you ever get that vibe or that feeling like people like feel like, dang, what's she so happy for? Or what he's so happy about? There ain't nothing to be happy about. You see what's going on in the world? Do you ever pick up on that sometimes? Like, people wonder why you so happy, because a lot of people are living in misery. So when they see someone like you that's happy again, you rare to them, and they want to know why you so happy. Like, what makes you? Instead, they just be like, what makes you so happy? They don't ever wonder, like, what? I wonder why. There's some out there that's questioning to themselves. I wonder why they look like that. That's why I say some are like this and some are open-minded. And they're like, well, I wonder why they live like that. I wonder why they're doing that. What makes them happy? And some of them might even ask you. Some people might even come up to you and ask you that. Those who open-minded and curious, they're going to come up to you and ask you. You know, you got those types that just might be closed-minded, and they might not even care. They just be like, I'm being myself, you feel me? And I ain't worried about why they happy, but I don't know why they so happy. Because they live in the misery. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there before. And many of you probably been there too. So like I said, we at a season where it's time to understand what's really going on in our lives, because that's what we came here to do. And that's why we got each other, you feel me, to understand, is because we're so rare. And most people are quite not like you. You feel me? All humans with a consciousness and a soul is very powerful and very creative in their own ways. They just got to figure it out and find it out themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So like, nobody's better than anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of you guys are old. You guys are old souls. You light workers, chosen ones, star seeds. You guys are old souls who felt like you lived many lifetimes before. You know what I'm saying? You're the glitch in the matrix. You of this world. You're not in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that hit deep with you. So people might not like you. They might not get you You know what I'm saying? Some might not like you, some might not get you, but it's like I said, you always got this group over here who like you. You know, they just like you up top. They love you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just different. These people are different. These handful of people that I do run into, very amazing people, like kind souls. You know what I'm saying? You got those over here, and then you got those who just feel this way. It depends on who you running into, you know. And I want to say, like for us, me and my fiance was in a grocery store, and an older man, he just insisted like he had to pick up our waters for us and give them to us. And we let him do that because we knew he really wanted to do that. Because when you give off this love, baby, it come back to you. And people, there are kind, loving people in this world. Whether they may be not woke yet or not, there are kind, loving people in this world. Like you got some who are closed-minded and are who they are and stuck in their ways, and some who are lovely and they are where they are. You know what I'm saying? And we should be respecting where people are. That is their choice, you know? So when you go through being and understanding it like this, it makes it easier for you to be yourself and understand why you're doing what you're doing and why you be the way you be. And it helps you come out more and more and more and stand in your power, baby. And it's so peaceful and beautiful, and you deserve that. That's real talk. So some may not understand you, some may not like you, and some may hate you, and that's okay. You know, they may feel like they hate you and they don't like you because, you know, people hate what they don't understand. And people don't understand being yourself is powerful. You know, they don't understand that being yourself is so powerful. And even though others think it's tough, you know, even though it's like, it is tough for others to be themselves, being yourself is so powerful. It's a tough thing to start doing. And that's why many are scared of it, because they're afraid of what people may think of them. And I got two traps for you at the end of this video that I want to tell you not to fall into, you know. So understand being yourself is very powerful, and others may not understand it, and they may not understand you and why you're being the way that you are. And know that, yes, you're not tripping if you feel like it's tough and it's a challenge, because it is. And some people will even think that you're mad at them, or they'll think that they did something wrong because you are just being yourself. Like, say you walk in a building, you know, and you're in a town where, say you go to the same place all the time, or maybe you know a lot of people in this environment, and you go to it and you may not speak all the time because you're just in your own world being you, you know, and they may be wanting your attention or wanting you to speak to them, and then you don't, because you're just doing your own thing. And that's normal, but to them, they feel some type of way, and they think you did something to them, or they think you might be mad at them. But like I say, I feel like it's because we are mirrors. So whenever we're just being ourselves, they're being able to see their own reflection, and that's why they feel that way. It has nothing to do with you. So keep being you. Real talk. Keep being you, because you deserve that. You are showing yourself to the world that it's okay to be me. And you are also showing others that it's okay for them to be them. By you being yourself, and showing others that it's okay for them to be them. You are no longer going along to get along. You are standing out from the crowd, and that's okay. I know a lot of you who watch me don't like that attention, but that's okay, because you'll learn to love it, because you're just being yourself. And yourself, this is what it come with, baby. You're shining bright. You the light. Y'all know what time it is. You see, it might be where you are. Some of you, I know y'all notice a lot of dark that might be around. That's why you got a lot of light, so you can just see the truth. It ain't no hard feelings. You feel me? Just keep being you. It's okay to be yourself. And I'm going to keep saying that throughout this video, because this needs to be said, because it is a challenge. Okay, it's okay to be you. I want you to comment that down below. It is okay for me to be me. It's okay for me to be myself. And I'm giving you great understanding today that you could take with you, that will be so helpful for you as you continue to be yourself and standing out from the crowd. So keep being you, speaking how you want to speak, feel the way you want to feel, knowing that you can choose to do what you want to do. A lot of you are rebels with a cause. You don't follow all the rules like everyone else. You don't follow all these rules in this world that everyone else follow. I mean, you're obedient. You're not just, you know what I'm saying, not trying to get and go to jail and all that type of stuff. That's not what I'm saying. Even though some people may even experience that, I'm just talking about you not following these types of rules that society told you are. You're not following like how society told you to be. You ain't following that. You're a rebel with a cause. You tearing down the system, baby. You creating your own way, or how you choose to see life in the world you choose to live in, baby. I want to give you a message out there. Hey, take this with you. Say, I enjoy every experience that comes my way, no matter what the outcome is. take that with you, baby, because that is so powerful. So you can keep seeing this beautiful life that is here for us, that we are living, like seeing it for what it is and really being here in it and staying present, bro. That message came through to somebody out there. Hey, but if I was any of you, I would encourage you to take that as an affirmation because it's so powerful, and you'll see, start to utilize it in your life and watch and see. So you creating your own world, baby. You creating your own world. You're a leader. You're the way shower. You're the truth seeker. You leading the way. So you're like kind of like ahead of your time. Look at it like this. You're like ahead of your time. So you are showing people the way. And that's why it's a bit challenging for you, because everyone else is quite not like you. But you are built for this. You got everything you need within you to do this. You have everything you need within you to do this. Always remember, as I say in my videos at times, that God will not give you more than you can bear. So know that wherever you are and whatever you are experiencing, you got what it takes to get through it. That's real talk. You guys are kind of like ahead of your time if you want to see it like that. And that's why everyone else is doing what they're doing. That's why you're doing what you're doing. You're leading the way. If that resonates to you, you're a leader. You're a way shower. You're a light worker. Real talk. That's just who you are. So keep being you, because that's what really counts. That's what really matters. I'm talking like you're a master manifester. You're a powerful manifester. Take that affirmation. I am a master manifester. I'm a powerful manifester. Real talk. I know it's a challenge, and it's like it be feeling like you doing things wrong by being yourself, because it's the opposite, and many aren't doing it. But know that you can question yourself and be like, is this okay? I mean, am I doing the right thing? Because sometimes, like, it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay not to, engage in meaningless conversations. It's okay not to, like, just go along to get along. It absolutely is. Does it feel like it? No, at first. It feels like you're doing wrong, that you're wrong, and your mind will say things like you think you better. And one time my mom was like, you don't even fit in. I'm like, oh, thank God. You feel me? It's working. I'm doing the right thing. You feel me? I ain't doing no tripping. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you might question yourself, are you doing the right thing? Is that wrong? Because it kind of, from what you've been used to and how you used to live, it feels like you're wrong. It feels like you're being rude. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. You've been too nice for too long. That's what got us in a lot of this stuff as well. Getting stuck in a long time around certain people because we be too nice for nothing. Being too nice is dumb. Being nice is dumb. Just being yourself is powerful. That's real talk. No shade. That's real talk. You feel me? And, set you some boundaries. This is all self-love, baby. This is all self-love, and it is okay. But it's okay to question yourself if you be wondering, like, is that right? Did I do that right? Because your confidence be skyrocketing to the roof. You feel me? And you like really be feeling yourself, and sometimes it may feel like you're doing something wrong. No, it's okay to be, baby. It's okay to be you. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But if you got questions, question yourself and tap in intuitively to your intuition, to your higher self, to your source, and get more answers if you need them. Or, you don't need nothing, but if that's what you're looking for, just ask. And, you'll start to learn, like, oh, it is okay. If it feels scary, if it feels uncomfortable, it's okay. Absolutely. And if you just being you, you being you, it's okay. And a lot of times your mind will try to make you seem perfect. It'll make it seem like, oh, you did that wrong. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, that wasn't the right way to go by that. And it tries to stop you from being you. You got to watch out for that trick right there. That's a trap. It tries to try to get you to go be perfect and to be very nice and to be like everybody else. It'll try to throw little things at you like that. But keep being you and knowing what you're doing. And knowing who you are, and you'll keep learning more about yourself every step of the way. You are not doing anything wrong. You are not doing anything wrong. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing, although we've been conditioned to believe that. It's okay to be confident, to love yourself, and to shine bright, baby, and to be weird. You feel me? To be unique, okay? It's okay to stand out. It's okay to choose you. It's okay to choose the life you want and who you want in your life, the choices you want to make. It's not your fault how others feel about you being you. You are showing the world it's okay for them to be them, baby. You raising the collective consciousness. It takes your uniqueness to do this. Each and every one of you watching this. It takes your unique to do your uniqueness to do this. No people will feel uncomfortable around you, and that's okay. It's not your fault. Some don't know how to approach you because they feel, you're different, you're unique. They don't know how to approach you. Some come up to you and say the most beautiful thing, or comment or smile at you, or maybe speak. Some dodge you and you feel like they're walking on eggshells around you, but then look at you and when they think you're not looking at them. You know what I'm saying? So get used to all this, baby, because that's what happens when you are being you. You feel me? And some people are nervous around you and they seem like they're shy. You know what I'm saying? But if you know what's going on within others, as you probably know, that's what people are experiencing from within, especially if you've done the work. If you watch this video, you're working on yourself, done the work, and continue to do the work, because this is Earth, a learning school. We're going to be working on ourselves and learning the whole time here. You feel me? But people will be nervous around you. You know what I'm saying? They may have created whatever, being nervous or shy from something within themselves, from something they experienced growing up. It's never about you. It's just that it seems like that because they in your presence. You see them. They're around you. So we've always took things in too personally and put it a part of our world and absorbed up everybody else's energy and stuff. You sensitive people out there, you feel me? You empaths, where you can feel everything others feeling and stuff. So we got mixed in with all these different energies and all these different things, and it made us feel like that, and it made a lot of confusion. Remember, God brings clarity. The other energy loves to bring confusion. You feel me? Real talk. So remember that as you continuously being you beautiful, lovely soul, it is okay to be you. And the 2 traps I got for you is this: as you are being your true, authentic self, which you came here to be, and you deserve that. Okay? Real talk. Remember these 2 traps. Know that, number 1, do not care what other people think of you. You cannot walk this path and care what other people think of you. And number 2, don't think that everyone cares. These are 2 traps to watch out for. I love each and every one of you, and thank you all, you authentically lovely, beautiful souls. Continue being yourself because you deserve that. This is your life, baby. Keep creating that beautiful world that you came here to live in. You powerful co-creator. If you like this video and found messages here, hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. I greatly appreciate you. And as well, if this is resonating with you, hit that like button as well. Share this video with anyone you feel to share this video with. And I greatly appreciate you all for hitting that like button. It helps get these videos out to more lovely souls like yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're watching my videos and finding messages here, consider tapping into the full awareness, love and light that I share here with you guys each and every day by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby. I greatly appreciate you. You can join the Pure Clarity Mindset family. On this channel, we getting our mind right. We spreading our truths, love, and lights, and sharing our stories. I have a lovely, beautiful community. I'm so grateful each and every one of you lovely souls who are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. Keep being you and shining bright, baby. And come back to see me, though, because Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually checking out. Yeah.